Okay, so I'm so excited. So, Anthony would have been here today for us guys, but he is actually doing a show tonight, right?
Yeah, and with Tumpka, Alabama.
Oh yeah, you in the country. That's real country.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes, very.
Okay. So I'm excited to have Anthony Hamilton. He is a Grammy Award-winning multi-platinum singer, songwriter, producer, entrepreneur, and father. And I felt that it was very important to have you because, for one, the event is here in Charlotte and you are from Charlotte.
Yeah.
And most people assume that when you become who you are, your whole process has just been a confident ride. So it's very, very important that I have you with us today. And I appreciate you taking the time to sit down with me digitally.
Thank you. I appreciate it to have this opportunity. It's always good to see up and coming talent and seeing people who are striving to be the best selves and the best version of themselves. So I commend you on your hard work, and I've been watching you and seeing your growth, and it's impressive.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So Uncorking Confidence is about inspiring people to unlock their inner potential. Can you share a mantra or a piece of advice that has always fueled your confidence and helped you reach the goals that you currently have now?
I think the main thing that keeps my confidence at a comfortable and thriving level is believing in myself, believing that I was perfectly made, skillfully made, and wonderfully made by an amazing God. And I never lose sight of that. No matter what the world may say or think of me, inside, in that little safe place of mine, there's a belief in myself that I won't let anybody, it can't be damaged by many. And if it does, it heals really fast. And I just believe in my journey. It's my journey. I think the hard work, putting in hard work and believing, they go hand in hand, and it allows you to create space for yourself where you can shine.
Absolutely. I agree with that. So let me ask you this. Like now, for instance, you have a show. How do you prepare yourself mentally and emotionally before a big performance or even a recording session to ensure that you bring your A game and that you exude your confidence?
I think, getting proper rest is always key to feeling good the next day or the next moment or the next hour, being well rested and prepared. I think having a great team around me who things have been delegated to, so I don't have to worry, that allows me to do my creative space and prepare myself to go on stage or TV or whatever. So surrounding myself with the right people and getting myself enough rest can ensure that my voice is where it should be, my mind is where it should be, and having a good outfit. Gotta have a good outfit.
We're gonna talk about the outfit. So you said that you're in Alabama and you're in a smaller city. Do you feel like when you're in a smaller city versus a bigger city, do you feel like there's more pressure on you or less pressure on you, depending on where you're going to be performing at? Or is it the same?
I think for me, it's each crowd it's a new experience, and I don't really let it pressure me. Only time I feel any kind of pressure is if I don't feel like my voice is at its best.
Okay.
Or if I have new band members and people who've come in who don't really know the material, then I don't really even get too nervous, but I be, on lookout and pay attention to more. So sometimes you could kind of miss a spot here and there. But for the most part, I think you go out there with believing that that's where you should be. I say my prayer, God, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is where I should be. And just go out there.
It's a little woosah, huh?
A little woosah, man. You gotta have it.
Okay, so you talked about style, of course. You have an amazing collection of hats, and you know, you're welcome. And it has become an iconic in your style. Could you tell us about the significance of the hats in your fashion choice and how they enhance your overall look?
You know, not even to get real deep, it wasn't even a big, deep, thought out process. I was known for wearing a trucker hat for so many years.
Okay.
And I found that trucker hat the morning uh, of the Nappy Roots Po Folk video. I was in this little store, we were down looking for food, and they had this trucker hat, camouflage trucker hat. And I've always wanted to wear baseball caps, and they never really fit me right. So this trucker hat had a deeper bucket.
Okay.
So I put it on that morning, and I ended up wearing it in the video. The video became this huge success, and the song became a success. So it felt right. It felt like, okay, this is a new era. This is a new look. The beard was scraggly.
Okay.
The hat was fisherman. It was outdoors. It was natural, and it felt, I felt more like myself at that moment. So I stuck with it. And as I grew, my hat choices started to change. You know, I started wearing smaller fedoras, and now I'm, getting a little bigger. Next thing you know, I might have
knock people down.
super wide. You know what I'm saying? And, I keep a little bucket hat around just in case I want to get a little, I'm talking about, a little coming from.
What does that say?
Coming from where I'm from. It's the 20th anniversary of coming from where I'm from. So.
Oh, nice. So you have your own merch.
Yeah. You have to have merch. You have to diversify as a brand.
Okay.
And you have to allow people to see different expressions of yourself, different things that showcase who you are, or certain things about you that you can't say in music.
Yeah,
you can say with fashion. No,
I like that. I think that's true. So let's talk about your voice. So your voice and your style are very distinctive.
Talking about me.
Yes, you. And that has what set you apart in the music industry. How do you find confidence to be true to yourself and with your unique sound, even when the trends are changing?
I went through a stage of questioning my voice when I was younger, 14, 15, doing the, male groups. And there was always a few people who felt like I couldn't sing because I didn't do a bunch of tricks with my voice. So we'd be in a group, and next thing you know, people's like, so-and-so don't think you could sing. And I was like, oh, wow, that's unfortunate. I just stuck with it. I think the more I tried to be somebody else, the more I desired to be my own true voice.
Yeah.
And so got to a point to where, I wrote my first song like 14, 15, Waiting for You. And it came out beautiful. I was like, wow, I must have something special. I must have something that is unique in its own right. So let me start paying attention to that. And as I started to, hone in on what my true sound is and listening to the music that stood out to me, I would listen to Bill Withers, Bobby Womack, the Al Greens, and I was like, this feels like home to me. I like when they sing, that's what I like to feel. And then I like Jodeci and Boyz II Men as well. So it was a blend of that. But knowing that your voice is not a mistake, knowing that your gift is not a mistake, your talent, your vision, it's up to you to truly believe what you feel inside is really real and it's really for you. Yeah. So I just went with it. I went with it and I stuck with it. And those guys, I've seen them, some of them not doing so well, some of them doing okay. Yeah. But, I let God handle that. And I still walk with a smile and appreciation for who I've become.
Yeah, I agree. I think definitely that's the thing that people they forget is that you have to go inside and you have to believe in yourself and who you are. Yeah. We're not meant to be like somebody else. So you talked about you talked about people kind of putting their opinions on you. What advice would you give to the younger generation of artists who are striving to make their mark and find their own path, to confidence and success?
First of all, be sure that what you decide to do, whether it's one or two things, learn how to be great at it. Learn everything about it. If it's music, learn the power of knowing what publishing is, what your rights are, the splits are. Learning how to better your voice, better your listening. If it's fashion, learn what materials are successful and learn why. I think having knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Being knowledgeable about what you're venturing off into can help out a lot. I think it gives you more confidence. I think it allows you to seek deeper information and find tools that you wouldn't normally have access to if you didn't do the research. I think researching and being healthy, healthy diet is important to keep you balanced, and just dare to be different. Dare to be that new thing that people are all talking about. It's okay. It's okay not to be the same as everybody else. It's okay not to think and feel the same as everybody else. And if every pair of jeans look the same and every t-shirt is exactly the same, then we'll all be just mimicking each other, and that wouldn't be anything special. So be that special piece of whatever you want to be, and wear it well.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. So, I have a clothing brand called Shingo Label, and Shingo is actually neck in Swahili. And so I always tell people that every day we wear two outfits. The first one is your confidence, how you feel on the inside. And then the second one is the overall garment. So when you are deciding to go out on a stage, or if you're just out and about, like how do you choose your outfits? Like, is it based on the location? Is it based on, like, how do you choose what you're going to wear? I know you have a stylist, but still you have to, say yay or nay. So how do you guys decide that?
Well, first of all, it has to be something that I like. I like, there's a certain style that I like. I like a, slightly bohemian, Southern charm, with a hint of South Africa and world travel.
Okay.
Comfort. I have to be comfortable. I think fabric and materials and colors, usually are the things that I lean toward. If the color is calling me and my spirit is drawn to that color, then I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
Because certain days, I think certain things we feel a certain way. The weather can also play a big part of what I choose. If I'm gonna be outside, if it's gonna be hot, I definitely need something that's gonna breathe. Just each day I feel a different way. And I like to have 3 outfits to choose from, no less than 2.
Okay.
Because if we say we chose on Thursday and it comes Friday, I may not feel the same way. So I've chosen 2 outfits or 3 outfits to decipher from. And just comfort. First of all, color, texture, and the weather usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Would you wear something from Target on the stage, or do it have to be name brand? Or can it be a little bit of mixture?
Oh, absolutely. I wear Target. I wear Target proudly. I'd wear Walmart proudly. I'd wear the dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Because I think we make the fabric.
Absolutely.
That shirt could be on the hanger and doing absolutely nothing but hanging there. But once you put it on, drape it with confidence.
Yeah, absolutely.
And add your personal pieces to it, it becomes fashion and art then.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can make it happen.
I had to ask because I feel like most people assume that when you are a celebrity, that when you go out into the world, when you do perform, it has to be like a known name brand, or it has to have, somebody's logo wrapped around it. So I think it's important for people to know that it's okay to mix and match, and that it is all about your confidence and how you wear whatever it is that you're going to be wearing. So that's why I had to ask, could it be a mixture?
Absolutely be a mixture. And if you buying all high end, you gonna go broke.
Okay.
You're gonna be broke. Gonna look fly at the bus stop.
Okay, you're gonna be drippy, drippy at the bus stop.
Drippy at the bus stop, walking in your flip flops, man. It's gonna be not gonna be so sweet.
Okay. Okay, so I got like 2 more questions for you. So, you recently ventured into the food grit brand industry. What motivated you to start this new venture, and how does it tie to your journey as an artist?
You know, dry goods, grits, cornbread, biscuits, waffle and pancake mix.
Okay.
And you know, red velvet cake, all these things that are staples in the home.
Okay.
Have played an important part in our life. And food, I think food and music all can make you feel good when you're not having the best day. And so I started out with the grits because grits is something that whether we had toast or bacon or anything else to go with it coming up, we always had grits and biscuits. And so that was something that kind of, it symbolized like stability. You know, grits are firm and nurturing. So I wanted to do that. I want to, you know, share an extension of who I am and some of the experiences and some of the things that make me happy. Okay. And I think food is a way to get to people's heart, just like music. I think having great quality. I want to give people great quality experiences. Okay. And breakfast is the first meal of the day. So, you know, something that me and my partner decided to do, and it made sense for my brand because I'm down home. I am gritty. I'm smooth. Okay. You know, I'm warm, but I can be cold if I have to be. If your energy's not right. Okay. Yeah. If your energy's not right, you know how grits get cold and hard. You don't want to mess with those. For the most part, I'm a sweetie pie.
Oh, for the most. So grits or cream of wheat?
What is cream of wheat? For 300 stew? Come on, man.
Because you know when you're from the Midwest, like myself.
I don't know nothing about cream of wheat.
Like really. Grits. I mean, some cream of wheat.
I probably had it once, maybe twice in my life.
It's not your thing, huh? Just got to be grits all the time.
It's just I just prefer grits, or you know, hash brown potatoes with onions. Oh, okay. But cream of wheat, it's okay. It's not bad. It's just my preference is grits.
Okay. Well, I mean, I had to ask because everybody.
It's like a watered down. It's like a watered down version of grits. It's watered down version of grits. It want to be grits, but it don't have the grit.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Sorry, Midwest.
Okay, I get it. So let me just ask you this: can you share a moment from your career when you had to push through self-doubt and lack of confidence, and how did you overcome it?
Yes, when I first got signed, I was a big fan of Jodeci, the Uptown MCA, where they had Mary J. Blige, Heavy D, all these amazing artists. And I ended up getting signed to them.
Oh, nice.
Back in '93, my first record deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so being a dreamer and then landing my first deal at my ideal label was big to me. And a series of events happened, and the labels, Uptown and MCA, split. Okay. So that left me on the shelf because, you know, I hadn't put out an album yet. And so I was still unheard of to the world. So I went to MCA. MCA didn't know what to do with me. So they kind of put me to the side. And so that led to another deal where it didn't seem like it was going to work out with some of the same people. So eventually, here I am 2-3 deals later, and nothing has happened as years are going by. And by the third deal that fell apart, I started to question, like, wow, this is starting to really, there's a pattern here that's not pleasing to me. So I would do things like try to get background gigs in the studio, writing, or anything I could do to be around something that was more successful than where I was at that time.
Okay.
I even went on tour with D'Angelo to sing backgrounds for him.
Brown
and
sugar.
then as I started to do that, well, it was the voodoo tour.
Okay.
Brown Sugar. We did Brown Sugar too.
Okay.
But I started to venture outside of just trying to be an artist. I was like, let me be a songwriter a little bit. Let me do backgrounds for a little bit, and just keep trusting God. And as I started opening myself up to different,
Hold on. Okay, we're back. I don't know what happened, but you're back. Go ahead.
As I started to dibble and dabble in other parts of the music world, things started to open up for me. I think sometimes we have to serve to be able to get to the next level. And that helped build my confidence, because there were things I was starting to get accolades for, or people started to notice me for doing more than just being a lead singer or artist. And it gave me a different confidence. So I think staying with it and finding new ways to reinvent your experience and your journey could be very, very, it can be very beneficial to one's spirit and allow you to get over those humps.
Yeah. I think that's true, because you could be trying your best and feel like it's not going where you envision it to be. And then that can really deter you. So I'm glad that you didn't stop, because clearly we see where you're at now, because you just hit your, what year? What year did you just hit?
Actually, I've been in the business since '93. So it's almost 30 years, but 20 years since coming from where I'm from in Charlene and all that stuff came out.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, you're a true testament that you have to keep going and you can't not give up. I know them days you probably did want to, though, I'm sure.
I had moments of wanting to, but it was just too much love for music.
Yeah.
For me, just to overall just throw in the towel. I might throw in a washcloth.
But not the whole towel.
Not the whole big towel.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you one question and we'll finish it up. So as someone who has achieved great success and continue to evolve, what's next on your horizon? Do you have any future goals or aspirations in either the music or food industry?
All of it, absolutely. Right now, just shipped out a big order, of my dry goods, almost 150 boxes shipped off. So the food industry is something that calls my name, because there's a lot of food deserts in the urban communities and places, people of poverty and color, that we want to rectify and bring some change to that. So having good food, good quality food is always something that I want to see everybody have. I think we all deserve it. Fashion, I want to get more into fashion. I have sons. I have 6 sons, and my younger boys, it's kind of hard to find things for them, the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-olds, for them to have, true fashion. So to dabble in that, music, to do country, to venture off and do something gospel in my own way. I think that would definitely open up my market and me as an artist. And my hats. I'm gonna now start the journey of doing my fedoras.
Nice. So you're gonna do your own thing, because I know you currently have your hat sold at Nordstrom's, right? You have a
I ventured with what's her name? Debbie Lorenzo. Debbie Lorenzo and we have collaborations.
Okay.
And
but you're gonna be doing this one like Anthony Hamilton by himself, or another?
It'll be Anthony Hamilton and House of Fedora.
Oh, nice. I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where would you want to sell them at? Or would it just be like an online thing for you? Or would you have them in actual retail?
I will have them in retail. I will have them on where you can buy them online. And I would also have like a house where you can come to Charlotte, North Carolina, and different cities. It's the House of Fedora, so it would definitely be like an old school house with a porch. You come up, and it'll be an experience. And I'm a barber stylist too, so having a barber shop and a sneaker store is something that I'm interested in doing. So, yeah.
Woo, child, you're gonna be tired. That's a lot.
I'm gonna have a good team. I'm gonna have a good team. I'm gonna have
a great team, okay? Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I think you can do all of those things. I mean, you've proved that you can pretty much accomplish whatever you put your mind to, but that you definitely do need a team. So
need a team, and you have to be on it every day. You have to be intentional every day about being successful.
Absolutely.
Until it starts to run itself. And then even still then, you have to be hands-on and make sure your team is hands-on, because it takes a lot to get to success, but it takes even more to keep it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up with you, but why don't you tell people how they can find you, follow you, shop with you, all those good things.
You can find me at Anthony Hamilton Official on IG, on Facebook, on Twitter. It's Hamilton Anthony. And on TikTok, the same thing. And you can go to anthonyhamilton.com. And if you're looking for the grits, you can find them at hamiltoncornerstore.com.
Looking for the grits, not the cream of wheat.
Cornbread, anything Hamilton Corner Store, anything to eat, Hamilton Corner Store. Skillets, knives, whatever, we're there. And you can see me at your local grocery store, because I love buying vegetables and stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you don't just eat grits all day, you eat other things, huh?
Oh, yeah, you got to mix it up, man.
You have to mix it up. All right, well, thank you, Anthony. I definitely appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing show tonight, and we are wishing you much success.
Well, thank you, and send my love to Jay and the guys over at Social Status. And Chanel, keep doing what you're doing, looking good. And we support that Shingo neck thing.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.